Good morning, Pawleys Island peeps.
Good morning. Oh, I love it.
Today is Tuesday, June 29th,
2021.
and it's time for your Pawleys Island sunrise and surf report
with Dave Clayton.
and Lisa Clayton.
He's back, folks. He's hobbling away, but he is determined to get here.
She was determined to get me out of bed. Is the truth. I did not want to get out of bed today.
Well, you know, injuries always kind of hurt worse before they feel better. So you're on day 2.
Good morning, Richard Morris. Good afternoon. Water temperature 79 degrees. Not exactly a polar plunge.
Well, it is for South Carolina.
Yeah.
We could throw an ice cube or 2 in it.
So the tropical storm Danny has moved its way inland.
It's in Tennessee.
Not yet.
Or on its way.
Yeah, it's on its way to Tennessee. Right now it's in Georgia.
Did it say where it made landfall exactly?
Right around Charleston yesterday. And then last night, south of us got pretty good rain. Sunrise is at 6:08.
Oh, 8, yep, you're right. Same as it was yesterday.
That's right.
Sunset is at 8:31 this evening. Low tide is
6:10.
So when we get up here to this north end, it's going to be a pretty cool thing to see.
It is going to be amazing. There's going to be some tidal pools. The texture of the sea, where it goes into the ocean, goes into the sand, is going to be really amazing.
See what kind of fun design that we saw our local photographer Tanya Ackerman coming out here.
Yeah, we might see Tanya out here.
Yeah.
As we walk past the Sunset Lodge.
So many amazing people around here. Gosh, just
We do
known
have
for
some
years.
talented people. Wind is blowing. It's kind of variable this morning. About 9 miles an hour.
But the waves are going to be 3 feet and 5 seconds apart. It's going to be nice waves. You can hear them already.
Yeah, you can hear them.
Usually you don't always quite hear.
Yeah, at low tide you don't hear the waves as much,
That's true.
but today you do.
Yeah.
We've got 3 footers and they're actually 7 seconds apart.
You had to be super careful with the boat through here this morning.
Yeah, you wouldn't probably want a boat going out of Midway Inlet this morning.
Unless you have a skiff.
Yeah.
We love a skiff. We can go into 6 inches of water? Is that right?
Unless I'm in it.
That's true.
It
I'll
goes
get
a little deeper.
Nothing wrong with being muscular.
You're nice. Richard's rolling his eyes right now.
We got
Wow.
Ruby.
Yeah, Furby's doing her job.
So we still have a little bit of rain working its way up.
Yeah, real good cloud cover to the south. And even post tropical storm, we have fishing people out here because the fishing in Pawleys Island is very, very good.
Very good.
So have you started to paint the trailer?
Well, what was going on yesterday? Oh yeah, it was raining.
Well, I know we're preparing
For the parade.
for July 4th parade. We're going to have a trailer, and then we're also going to have Abba his flatbed truck.
You say Abba, I say Abba.
Yep.
Also a musical group.
Brandon is going to be helping us with that as well. So pretty much the night before the 4th, which is a Saturday,
I don't get much sleep.
we're going to start because he uses it, right, for his towing business. So pretty much the night before, we're going to have to start figuring things out. So is that the sun over there?
6:03, so there's the rays.
So we got about 4 more minutes.
Yeah, we passed these fishermen on the way here. There wasn't anybody on the bridges this morning. They'll probably show up now. So,
Good morning, Rob.
so yesterday I got a text last night. I ended up working on Noah's room because Noah's coming for a visit, and so I was making sure we had his bed and everything ready, washing sheets and stuff. So I didn't quite make it to youth group, and one of our youth, her name's Lana. Lana is playing football and did something to her collarbone, so she's having to have surgery on her collarbone, emergency surgery this morning on her collarbone.
Goodness.
So she's like 16, maybe 15. Her and Chelsea did a lot together on the trip, so be praying for her this morning because that's a lot.
She's going to be singing on the...
That's a different Lana.
Oh, really?
Yep, we have 2 Lanas. They're both blonde.
Okay.
They're both amazing. Yeah, Atlanta will be on the taller, older one will be on the boat.
You just getting started?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So it's too early to ask you if you've had any luck yet.
Well, we got a lot of bait early, so that was good.
Oh, good.
Nice.
So you threw the cast net out and got some mud minnows, or what?
Well, finger mullet.
Okay, nice.
So, but they're all over right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
They're everywhere this morning, so
That's
a good sign.
Yes. Right, be careful. You don't want to.
Wow.
Wow, that's a little cliff.
Yeah. So the tide is so low, there's a little cliff over here. Lisa's standing on the edge of the cliff.
Foundation of something, see?
Mm-hmm.
Never seen that before.
Well, good luck to you. We'll check back in a minute.
Thank you.
I'm not sure exactly how I'd rank it.
You're not hobbling too bad.
Yeah, now that I'm up and out, I'd say it's about a 5. It's not terrible. This morning, hopping out of bed, it felt broken. It felt like a 10.
Well, they say the best thing to do is get up and move. I mean, people have surgeries and they're up within hours. It's crazy. Not that you can surgery. Thank goodness. It's so hard to believe that we had a tropical storm within a matter of hours.
Yeah.
Popped up, rain, and on its way. They're saying it's going to head to the Midwest. Pretty crazy.
Yeah. There's another one 2,500 miles away.
Welcome to the East Coast.
Yeah, welcome to South Carolina.
During hurricane season. You know, I'll take tropical storm.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting, the layer of clouds. These black ones here are closer to us, and then the white ones behind it. It looks like a pelican on the other side there in the air. Look at the pelican. You see his head?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
He's cool.
You mean the cloud pelican?
Yeah, the cloud pelican.
Just say, because you're somewhere the actual pelicans do fly, you might want to be more specific.
He's saying, "Good morning, Richard Morris." Now his little lips are going. His mouth is going, "Good morning."
Uh-huh. You're very creative this morning.
I am. Now it's a woman laying back in the water.
Beach chair.
Yeah, I was thinking she was in the water, and her legs are kind of dangling right here.
She looks comfortable.
She's very comfortable. Okay, enough of that. Here comes the sunrise. Sorry. Got on a
Yes.
little tangent.
It's fun to look at clouds and see shapes. I see a cat in a hat over there.
There is a cat in a hat.
Tall. All right, come back this way then. Ooh, look at that silver lining. All those clouds and then a beautiful silver lining. Very representative. If you think about it, clouds, you don't really know what's going on. Everything's cloudy and uncertain. But there's your silver lining to give you hope.
Speaking of hope, you've got some good news to share with us.
Of course I do.
It's that time in the morning where we share the good news.
To hope and give you hope and encouragement.
Encouragement. And for us too. Gosh, we need it.
So 1 Timothy 6:17, command those who are rich in this present world not to be arrogant or to put their hope in wealth, which is so uncertain, but to put their hope in God, who richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. Kind of goes along with what I talked about yesterday, how kids can come here and there's so many things you can just do for free. Doesn't take a lot of money. You can get creative. Or hit up Facebook Marketplace and find a really cool object.
goodness. Let's take a look at that guy.
I've never seen one. That's
Little tiny flounder.
Mm-hmm. Pretty little
Cool.
guy. Pretty
Thank
little
you for
guy.
sharing. So cool.
Pretty little flounder. So look at the ceiling of the clouds, the dark clouds. See how it's reflecting the light up on the clouds there? It's pretty amazing.
Gorgeous sunrise.
So what do you get out of that good news today, Lise?
That
You were saying you don't need money to have fun. That was
Yeah.
the one thing you were thinking about. That's true. That's one thing I don't think I've ever seen in your personality, and that's arrogance. Do you think growing up
with a single mom.
with a single mom and everything, do you think that had something to do with your...
I'm sure, but then I don't know. I mean, I never really thought about it because you gotta remember I spent a lot of time. Like I said, I talk about my grandfather a lot because I'd spent a lot of time with him, and he was always outdoors and walking and visiting neighbors and helping neighbors, and had his garden, and he had the old refrigerator in the backyard with the worms in it to go fishing. We had the chicken cage in the back. I'd go out there and be terrified to get the eggs, but I'd have to brave up and run and get the chicken eggs and run. I did not like the chickens. They scared me.
You liked them in your older age.
I don't mind them now, obviously.
We kept getting them.
We've had a few.
We went through some chickens there in Hagley. I know that much.
Yeah, they get away if you're not careful. You have to have the right kind of coop. So, I mean, you know, I grew up happy. And I remember one of my favorite things from childhood is I had a pair of overalls, and I had one of Mom's friends had gone to Disney and found my name with Mickey Mouse on a patch. And so I wish I knew where that was. It's probably in the attic somewhere. I'll have to go digging someday. But I have a patch, Mickey Mouse patch with my name, Lisa, on it. And so there's a picture of me in my overalls with my grandfather on the piano bench at their home. Of course, it's like you have a little pile of pictures that you take care of, and that's in my pile.
I always thought if I saw arrogance from someone around me that it was my fault. Like I think a lot of times we misinterpret. We shouldn't be paying so much attention to other people's attitudes anyway. We should be paying attention to our own.
True that.
So we quickly inspect the people around us and see their brow go up or see something, and we have a tendency to say, gosh, he's arrogant, when the truth is all he's doing is thinking about where he's going to eat next or trying not to have flatulence. You know, there's a reason.
Really?
I think we misinterpret arrogance all the time as humans. I mean, people could think Victor's arrogant, right? Victor?
Why would you think that?
I mean, because he's a tough
funny.
guy. He's a tough guy, and
that would be intimidating, not arrogant.
and he's a good-looking fella. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know, and so you meet Victor, and then you see he's like the kindest guy in the world. He'd give you the shirt off his back. Richard Moore, same way. You meet him, you think, gosh, this guy is brilliant. He thinks a lot of himself. The truth is, no. I mean, the guy is amazing.
He's super humble.
Super humble. Sometimes our own fear of rejection gets us to judge someone else as a villain. Sure is beautiful out here, love. But that's not what the scripture's about.
No, it's about making sure you don't put your hope in your wealth. I mean,
Yes.
it's good to work hard. It's good to have money. God never said it's not good to have money. He just doesn't want us to put our hope in our money.
Yeah. Because our present world is not our forever world.
True that.
We've counted the days, haven't we, Lise?
You sure have.
We periodically look at the calculator.
No, there's no
do.
we in that, by the way.
I know. I love to do it.
Hold yourself accountable. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Yes, I got a pun today. I'm so punny.
Go to your calculator so we can show all the boys and girls the calculators.
Why do you need a calculator?
Because we're going to talk about the present world versus our forever world.
Okay.
Because that's what the scripture's about.
Okay, walk that way.
I need the calculator.
Walk that way. Stand still. All right.
So
what do you
I am 51 years old. We're going to look
here
at
we
we're going to
go.
look at me.
Okay.
And the average age, even though I'm not average, I'm going to say something arrogant.
Come on.
I am way above average. But for goodness sake, let's say I'm average.
All right, Santa.
51 minus 78.
51 minus 78.
Yes. Equals. So 27 years. So make that a positive. 27 times 365. This is the present world. If you're going to be arrogant with your money or with your things in this present world, you only have 9,000 something days. If you're lucky. Yes, I use the word lucky.
Fortunate.
Yeah.
Great adjective for lucky.
Or if you're average. But we're not promised those days. Yes. But in our forever world,
Forever heaven.
yes.
You take those days and they keep on going. Infinity.
And beyond.
All right, Buzz. Oh, now look at that. They're beautiful. There was like 10 of those yesterday on the sandbar.
Pelican.
That was a crane.
It was a crane?
See, look, he's landing.
Cool.
Or egret. Whatever you want to call him.
He's a pretty white bird.
There you go.
A very efficient flyer.
He's got some great flying miles.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Dave.
We got lots of fish people out here.
Yeah, you got people fishing.
Yeah.
Hey, it's awesome.
They're catching.
The one gentleman came up there. Did you see his little tiny flounder? It was like, it fit the palm of your hand. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, go back in.
William Page, good morning to you, my brother. The tropical storm is heading your way. No, William Page, he lives in Kentucky. Hey, Good morning, Mary.
I just wanted to be able to share a picture with you. So,
Any nibbles yet?
Not yet. On that first one.
We're gonna watch you catch one. So you can see how low the tide is right now. So a lot of times people like to fish the incoming tide, which is going to be another hour or two. Right now it looks like it's still going out, although it's starting to be slack tide. All right, it's time for us to sign out. You ready to sign out, girl?
I guess.
All right, Richard and Mary, we're out of here.
Bye-bye. Have a great day.
God
Another
bless.
day in paradise.
You know what we say, right? We say God bless you
God keep you.
and God help you make His choices.
Best choices today and every day. We love you guys.
Signing out. Have an amazing
See you
day.
tomorrow.
Whoops.